Your man has always paid for everything. We are engaged and live together. He is ER doctor, but I just started a very well paying job. Now he wants me to handle my own bills. What do I tell him? Tell him nope. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You the man. That I'll start handling other stuff too, like going out with other men, handling other dates. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No, that's not the deal. Okay, that's not the deal. I'm saving my money for the kids in the future. Always tell him you're saving the money for the children in the future. And whenever he thinks that, and whenever he asks you to pay for something, it's like, you're taking away from the children. Oh, hamster, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Appreciate that. Just always save the money. Is you're saving it for the children. And that every time he asks you to pay for something, tell him you're taking away from the children. Then he won't ask anymore. Okay? Use that one over and over. It always works. That's the one that will always work. Because how's a grown, able-bodied man who's a doctor going to take from children? Okay.
Oh, the level of manipulation. This is a great one. I mean, the crazy thing is, I don't even really, I'm not really opposed to, a guy providing for the family, a guy providing for a woman or whatnot, like a lot of stuff that she talks about. But this is where it gets really deceptive, and it's like she's teaching people and she's promoting this to thousands of people in a way that now they are going to try to take advantage of people and now deceive them and tell them that it's for the kids. This is where it gets really sick. And you're saying, oh, how would you take money from kids? How would a doctor take money from kids? While literally you being the one who's taking money from kids. Because if you tell the doctor that it's for the kids, it should be for the kids. But in reality, it's not. And that money is going straight into your own pocket. And this is just the way it is. It's acceptable for a lot of these people to say stuff like this. And, if it's the other way around, the guy is just going to get completely vilified, taking money from kids. That's literally what she's telling people to do here. And it's always work. Why won't it work? Like, it has to work. Yeah, a doctor wouldn't take from kids. But would you? And yes, it's your money. But now that you're making a lot of money, and like you said, the commenter said that she has a very well-paying job now. So obviously the logical thing now is that she's supposed to contribute to the household, isn't it? Just, even if it is not 50-50, but at least just a little bit more. Because now you're well paid, your salary is supposed to go to you and taking care of yourself and the family. If you were single, that's exactly what you'll be doing, taking care of yourself. And if you have kids, you'll be taking care of those kids. Why should a man take that responsibility off of you when you are making that type of money? If you're not making money, then fine, he should take care of 100% of the bills. But where is that money going to? It's not going to the kids, it's not going to the family, it's not going to the man. You're just saving it up. And yeah, obviously this is her viewpoint. The money is going to go towards her. She was, in another part of this video, she was saying, do you know the kind of car you would have been driving by now if you had that saved up, stuff like that. But if the man is taking care of every single thing in the household, what is he saving then for his own future? If at all he's saving anything, how is he going to be able to take care of the kids in the future? This is supposed to be kind of like a partnership in which two people come together, pay their bills, save for the children, do things that would help themselves out and their family in the future. Not a one-way street where somebody is making money from a well-paid job, very well-paid job, and they're just saving everything for themselves in the future. And from her advice, obviously, she says it a lot of times that if the man stops providing, or if there's any type of thing, you should start leaving the man, leaving the relationship, going on dates with other people. So obviously, this is kind of like a selfish, individualistic type of thing where you're always looking out for yourself, not just for your own well-being, but for luxury at the end of the day. where you are always seeking to take, and you're always having that back door open to quickly escape and run away if this supply doesn't keep on coming. And it's just very painful to see that a lot of people are going to like adopt these traits. Like, it's even something we already see online in a lot of different places. You know, people trying to get a bag. You know, a lot of women who later divorce this man, for instance, this doctor that we're talking about. You know, after the divorce, you know, they are going to just go on happy, marry, enjoy their life, do whatever, you know, enjoy whatever it is that they have for themselves in the future. But the man who has spent the past probably 10-15 years in the marriage, who has been paying all the bills, you know, would have just lost on everything, while she saved her money. So it's just very deceptive. Obviously, I don't even have to go into the craziness this content creator talks about on her channel. You know, there's a lot of madness, but it's just something for a lot of people to highlight and see and learn from, to know that a lot of people do these things. You know, a lot of women would actually be using you, and you might think that, oh, I'm the provider, you know, I'm going to take care of the household, but look at the mindset and look at the logic. I have no problem in a man taking care of his household and his family and taking care of his woman. But when she starts to make a substantial amount of money, it only makes sense for her to contribute to the family, because where is that money going? Like, literally, that's what a man works for, isn't it? He makes his money, he spends on his family. Why shouldn't a woman do the same? The time you are taking away from your husband and your family is going into a workplace. So when you're working, at least the compensation for that in a man's life should be that that money is going to have some improvements into his own life and the lives of the children. But if, you know, that time is taken away from him and the family, and also the money is not contributing to it, then what's the use of the job in the first place? And I'm not talking about it being 50-50. It can be 80-20, it can be 80-30, 70-30, just based on the agreement and obviously the amount of money that people, the couple are making. I like to do it in terms of like percentages. You know, obviously, if a man is making more, he should pay more. If a woman is making less, she should pay less. That way, at least no one is really being taken advantage of. Someone is contributing, the other person is contributing, but not as much. And they're able to have some savings for themselves as well, and something for the children in the future. So yeah, let me just know what you guys think about this in the comments. I mean, Shera7 is like, golly, she has some crazy ideas. Very confident woman, very successful YouTube channel, I guess. You know, she has a lot of followers. She's spreading her game. Obviously, she's the one who even probably created she created Sprinkle, and then Drizzle is the one that the guys created out of response to what she did. So it's very entertaining to watch this type of things. Something that you can learn from. I wonder how, you know, she made her own money. You know, obviously she must have applied what she preaches. I wonder what her net worth is, you know, if she's married or divorced. I don't even know all this information, but like, if you know, let me know in the comments. It's just for banter and fun at the end of the day. You know, it's just unfortunate to see that some people will get into those type of situations. A lot of people can get into that, and you might think that, oh, nah, I'm not going to be the one, but man, sometimes women can be really good at deception. I think she's someone that is really good at it, you know. Especially women that are very beautiful, they have that feminine touch, they have, you know, very good looks. They can really influence you to do things that are not logical and agree to terms that are very detrimental to you, especially when their intentions are very negative and, you know, are very selfish. And at the end of the day, you'll be left wanting. So it's just something to, you know, learn from, watch. So yeah, that will be all for me for this one. Make sure you tap in and subscribe to the channel. Like I said in my previous video, I'll be posting more, so please do subscribe to the channel and like this video if you do like it. Share it as well. Make sure you give me a comment on whatever it is that you think about this topic, and I'll catch you in the very next video. Take care, guys.